Alrighty, welcome back. So, after going through and checking out a bunch of things, I am fairly certain I figured out what was wrong. Alright. So, I thought it would be something, really wild and so. So, I updated my BIOS, I did a few things. But I don't think that was the issue, so what I have learned is you can go a very long time forgetting to do critical things such as updating your BIOS and see almost zero performance loss. But on the flip side, you can very easily not notice tiny details and have them absolutely destroy things. So the issue, and I'm fairly certain this was the actual issue, I went through all of the encoders and I did a few recording tests, and this is essentially the final test. Yeah, you'll notice that I didn't spawn in the place that I ended, because I ran around a bit in this area and I did a few battles. Right? I fought that guy over there and I just sort of walked around here a bit. The reason why is because I was just loading in, walking around, entering a fight, and then exiting the fight, and, all the while basically looking at my right screen instead of my left screen. It's a little weird because it's inverted from how I have it in in my main setup, where my left screen is my side monitor and my right screen is my main monitor. Pardon me, tea drinking ASMR. A tea slurping ASMR. But basically I was looking, and anytime I saw encoder overload, I was like, okay, that's the thing. That's not the right one. But as it turns out, I am just a silly with my oversights. So, what I did not notice is that OBS has a encoder for AMD and HVEC, which HVEC is for NVIDIA cards, and I had never noticed that before. And it had never been relevant to me before because I mostly had, I mostly had no issues just using the NVEC HVEC. But I noticed in the encoders that there was AMD HVEC. And I was like, wait a minute. Does that mean AMD CPU, NVIDIA GPU encoding? And sure enough, that was actually the legitimate issue of why none of the other encoders were working, because I was using combos that didn't really work. So now I'm having no issues, which is just a fun moment. I'm turning the game down slightly. I see the audio levels there are a little high. It is one of those awkward things, though. It makes me wonder what else I can tweak and go figure out. To make things more optimal. I'm still, despite having this desktop for 3 years, I'm still not used to having an AMD CPU. came here for a specific reason. Oh, good more, yeah. Because I saw I got a bunch of particles. Not enough particles, though. But, looking at the stats, my encoder hasn't overloaded at all, and I turned my settings back up, which is very good. I could probably turn my settings back up more, because I'm still only on, like, standard VRAM usage. But at least now I can record without having massive stutter and the like. I think I mentioned it earlier, or maybe in one of my trial recordings. I had a very much a cobbler's children go bare feet, a baker's children go hungry moment. Because I've been updating the BIOS and updating and doing system optimizations on so many computers the past week. When I cracked open my own BIOS, I was like, oh, I haven't updated my BIOS since I built this PC. And it was a very haha moment because it's a perfect reflection of that kind of situation. But let's see, I'm not going to record for too long. This was mostly like a test record. I didn't save myself enough time to do more. Which is fine, to be honest. So what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm going to go and make these. Well, not that. I'm going to make the fancy carpet, fancy shelf, basket shed. I don't think I'll be able to make the shed, actually, but I can make the other stuff. Where's my duffel bag? Alright. Excuse me. So I know I need the basket. Last plane. Basket I need. I don't know if I need the fence. I need a fancy something though. Fancy shelf. Fancy carpet. Okay, those two are done. Now I need to make a fancy shelf. Okay, I did need a fancy shelf and a shed. Not 100% sure about the fancy the shed. I might have it, I might not. Fancy shelf. Okay. It is a shame that I was doing so much like troubleshooting that would have been unnecessary if I just knew what I was doing a little bit more. Maybe here? These are stealing stuff. I think I need to get the thing for sheds. The recipe. We'll see in a moment. Let's see if I can do some of the other stuff though. Bell and crystal flower. Might be able to do both of those. Alright, let me check here. I might be blind. There's a strong possibility. Alright, never mind. Those are yet further recipes I need to go and get Bell and Crystal Flower. Where do I get them from? Maybe I get them from side quests? I'm not 100% sure. To be fair, I should be pitching up side quests a little bit more. Right. Let me see here. Yep. I see a thing here that more than likely means there's another treasure trove there. Which kind of sucks because, again, I don't have keys. Well, I don't have too much time now, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do two things, actually. Okay, we're 72 pioneering in progress. What I'm gonna do is report. Hey, how you doing? Part of me was hoping that some stuff would just get autocomplete. 331. That would bring us to 79. 85. 83. Wait, what? These bring us to 79. This brings us to 85. 88. 91. 93. 94. 95. 96. 98. 99. I probably did my math wrong somewhere. But I'm guessing, yeah, these are the last bits we'll have to do. Which means mostly just setting up to do that. Getting all of the recipes and the like. But what I need to do first is swap my front and back rows, essentially. I also have 700 points. Is there anything I can do here? That's actually very useful. Let's grab this one. Alright, let's give this team a try. That kind of sudden realization, like, oh yeah, it doesn't really matter if you just one-shot everyone. Okay, that's gonna go well. That's 1% each. This will be 2%, but I still need to do that one. Okay, come on. More particles, please. Race me with more particles. I'm begging. Alright. Some particles. Okay, 8 large to light particles ain't bad. I'll take it. Alright, and this could help me farm the whole thing faster. Just 2 regular rounds into Heart the Rune. Okay. I feel my game itself is stuttering a very tiny bit. But part of me is also feeling like that's due to my card not like ramping up. Like I'm only hearing my fan spinning now. Alright, let's do 2 more of these and then I will actually stop for the day. I know, sure, Yumia does, but like... most of my day has been troubleshooting anyway. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm very silly. I can make particles. I've been very silly. Need to put some energy down. Yeah, I should put more, like, generators down. Darn. Right. Trade particles. It takes 10 minutes to make 2? Is that the sense that I'm getting? Okay, let's follow this, grab the particles, and that'll be it for the day. Alright. Cool. Everything seems super fixed now. So I will catch y'all next time for a longer Atelier Yumia video. Ciao!